All right, time for lunch. Let's get over to the kitchen and say hello to ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher, who has something very seasonal for us today. Judi?
Well, hi there, Scott. It's definitely the countdown to the big day. We are less than a week away from Thanksgiving. Now, I have all sorts of ideas. Let's talk about how to combine ingredients to make two dishes into one, especially if you have a smaller crowd. If you're 8 or under, you're going to really like this, because what we're going to do is we're going to make our homemade cranberry sauce. You can always throw in a few different touches, but more importantly, the first course, and that is using pepperonata pasta. I have purchased their goat cheese ravioli. Now you can mix it up and do some goat cheese and some butternut squash, but I'm going straight with the goat cheese ravioli. We're going to take our homemade cranberry sauce, split it in half, reduce one down with a little balsamic and port wine, and drizzle that over the beautiful ravioli. Countdown continues. We'll even show you what to stock this weekend in your pantry as we get ready for Thanksgiving.
Judi?
That's right. Freddie is interested in goat cheese ravioli, and I would be too, because it's from our neighbors at Pepperonata Pasta, which I love, and will be down at the farmers market, of course, on Saturday. So we're going to start midway in between. I'll get back to the cranberry sauce in a minute. I have some olive oil and butter in the pan, and I have cooked, just to the directions that it says for pepperonata, the goat cheese ravioli. Rinsed it off just a little bit, and then just gently, if the oil didn't penetrate there while you were cooking it, to keep it separated. Just don't pull too hard, because what happens is you'll pull the cheese right out of the ravioli, and that's not what we want. Now they have a wide variety of raviolis, and what I found over the years, thanks to my niece reminding me we have too much food, is I used to always have a pasta course, and I would be cooking for 35 people and doing a pasta course. But now I lay low, and this may be a night before or a night after the holiday. So we're going to do that in a little brown butter. Like I said, let's get to cranberry sauce. Easiest thing in the world to do. You're going to take a bag of the whole cranberries. Half a cup of apple cider will do great, because then you don't need to add the sugar and swell, and just keep cooking it down to the consistency that you like. Then I add a little fresh orange juice, and I want a more mandarin style juice to it, so it really gives you that flavor. And now we have cranberry sauce done. That can be put in the refrigerator for up to a week, so you have plenty of time to make your cranberry sauce this weekend. So you'll have more time to spend with your guests and start on your first course. So let's take a small pan over here. I already toasted walnuts in the pan, so it's almost like it's an infused pan, right? Take some butter and melt that down. And when I come back, we're going to finish off this cranberry sauce that you are just going to love.
Got
and
any
yep,
bacon over here?
little Freddie's going to love it
bacon.
too. You got it, Freddie.
No bacon, sorry.
Favorite season, Thanksgiving time. So our cranberry sauce is done. Fresh cranberries boiled with a little apple cider that I'm going to have in the house, because I use it for the brine as well as hot mulled cider at night, because we'll be able to sit by the fire table at night, which is great. So that's all set. Moderation in this, you could add cinnamon, fresh cinnamon sticks, just remove them before you serve them. Definitely want to add a little mandarin juice. It will be perfect, or ginger, fresh ginger. Now, I'm going to take part of the cranberry sauce that we made. That part will be set aside in the fridge and will be fine for Thanksgiving. And now to this, I have about 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to add some more apple cider, because we're making this more into a sauce or a glaze. So we want to get it a little smoother. And then, of course, because it's the holidays, let's add a little port wine. You're going to want to hold on to this recipe, because this is not only a perfect starter course with the goat cheese ravioli to serve on Thanksgiving, but you're going to want it for Hanukkah and Christmas, or just a really special dinner party. 1 pinch of salt, and that will just help pop the flavor. And you can see that we already browned off the ravioli right over here. And the last thing I'll do when I drizzle the sauce is I'll add some toasted walnuts. Now, we also want to remind you, this is the weekend. You've got to decide how many pans you need, which size. I don't recommend the disposable. They're too deep. So in other words, the turkey on the side doesn't get to be as crisp as possible. One of these on sale at a discount store, $10, $15. Make sure you have double the amount of chicken stock or turkey stock that you think you need. And over at Whole Foods, I get the brine and seasoning kit all in one packet. So we've started to get our herbs and different things like that done. Get your cranberry sauce ready. Last minute checks on the menu, and I will be back here to get you through next week, and we'll delight in all of it. We'll be back for a taste in just a few minutes.
Well, I never would have thought to put cranberry sauce on ravioli, but I quite like it.
With goat cheese.
Delicious.
You think about, like, you have, cranberry if you do goat cheese and croûte or something like that. Well, this is just elevating that. And instead of doing a creamy walnut sauce, I thought I'd just toast the walnuts and sprinkle them on top just to keep it a light dish. It's just the first course, and we have many, goodness knows, come the holiday.
I love it. And the recipe for it is on our website, mysoncoast.com. Click on the recipes link. It'll take you right there to all the video instructions. And Judy, this is the first cranberry sauce I've had this year.
Oh, it's official now.
It's
It
official.
is. With
The
the
season
weather,
has
you
started.
deserve it.
There you go. Thanks so much. Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Scott?